Hello and welcome back, everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Super Mega World Series, and the tournament finals are underway. Game one was absolutely insane. We went 8 innings. Centralia Blazers lit it up in the 8th inning, scoring 4 runs to separate themselves from the Epics, winning 9-5 and taking the lead here in the Super Mega World Series. The Epics have another game before we will head over to the Tiger Den. So they absolutely want to take a series split over into Centralia. Let's go ahead and set the lineups for game two. Suggesting lineups here. Slash Trips back in the leadoff spot. Let's see if that ends up being more comfortable for him, as he did not feel happy with being in that number 2 spot, although he did get a double and score a run. But we'll see Manny K's over there recovering from his body contusion that he experienced in the last game. We'll see if he'll be ready for game 5 if we experience that. Setting the lineup for the other side, the Epics will not have Mashadonga starting. Instead, they'll continue to keep... actually, they're going to have Hack Liner go to third, or short. They're going to have Devon Godsendez in... Boy, I don't know who got paid to keep Charlie Lopez off of this, or out of this lineup, but what an insane decision here to not have Charlie Lopez start at short. Instead, you're feeling more comfortable having Devon Godsendez at third base. Defense will be a liability there in the hot corner. Henley Dexteris will be hanging out at second base. Darcy Hex gets the start at first. For Danny Deals, let's get started. Heading back out to Red Rock Park, day game here. The Epic home fans took a loss. They watched a very fun but unfortunate ending to game one. We'll see if the Epics can split the series before heading over to Centralia at the Tiger Den. Getting things started will be Slash Trips, followed by Elvis Stanley, followed by Marsha Brown to get this one, or to kick this one off. So Slash Trips steps up, batting .645. Tier 3 bad ball hitter to start things off against Danny Deals. Swings at the first pitch ahead and pulls a foul. Pulled that one foul. Ahead in the count 0-2. K Collector activates for Deals. And it's a ball just outside for taken. And now a foul ball again. 1-2 count for Slash Trips. Brewing right out of the gate here for these two juggernaut players. Danny Deals scratches his ass and throws another ball. Full count. And Slash Trips will hit one hard but high, hanging up in left center field, and calling it is Muffin Studwick. That'll be out number 1.
Number 3,
Elvis Stanley comes up, batting .323. 4 RBIs, medium pressure, so clutch not taking effect yet. Falls behind 0-2, and K Collector activates for Deals. Fastball 97, and Elvis didn't even notice it come through, as that was a quick strikeout on 3 pitches for Danny Deals, and he's dealing to get things started here. Here comes Marsha Brown. First pitch swinging, that one gets sent into the left field corner, decides, I'm going to avoid K Collector. Noodle arm activates for Muffin Studwick. It was going to be a double no matter what for Marsha Brown, and she's sitting in scoring position with 2 outs. For Marvin Steed, who had a really rough game last time, he is tense. He does have Tier 3 power versus righties against Deals. A grounder right to Hack Liner at short, and that's going to be an easy play to end the inning, so it gives up the double with 2 outs. But he manages to get out of a clean first inning, so Blazers offense shut down initially. We'll see how long that lasts for the Blazers, but here comes Kerwin Arches. As we all remember, nearly had a perfect game. It was ruined in the 6th inning with 2 outs by Frank Battery. Ended up getting the next out immediately. And a liner up the middle from Hanley Dexteris, who's leading things off. He'll get on base here to start it up. And again, no hitter and perfect game watch ends in the first inning with the first batter. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Kerwin can just relax and settle in. We'll see if he is able to here at Red Rock Park. Quick 2 strikes here for Darcy Hicks, who's locked in. Ball inside, too far for that inside pitch trait. Ball low, so now we count even 2-2. Great speed over there, first base, and dexterous. Long pause from Arches, and an off-speed pitch grounded to second base. It'll go 4-6-3 for the double play. Bases get cleared immediately, and Arches will see Devon Godsendez with nobody on and 2 outs. First pitch strike there. Devon batting .333 in his limited time. 1 home run. It was a solo shot. The only RBI he has. And inside pitch, inside out there, and Elvis Stanley ranges over and tosses that to first to end the inning. So both pitchers able to get a clean first inning in the books. Very much they are matching each other pitch for pitch, bat for bat, run for run. As this has been very close outside of that 8th inning in the last game where the Blazers just kind of took off with it. We'll see if Scoops can get things going here with an 0-2 count against Danny. And he'll strike out. So Danny Deals gets the red-hot Scoops tomahawking to strike out. And an interesting start here to the 2nd inning. Keg Gutterson will be tense with nobody on. First pitch pulled foul. That curveball drops, or I think that might have been the forkball, drops in, fouled off for strike 2, and an 0-2 count. Fouled off once again. Deals gets another foul. Pitch being spoiled here by Keg. Ooh, the fork just misses the top of the zone. That went too high. Count even 2-2 now. Fouled off. Another foul. Keg Gutterson putting up a good battle here. There's strike 3 swinging low, and he chased. And Danny Deals feeling himself there as he pumps his fists. He's happy. He's excited. And that's out number 2. Here comes first pitch Slayer, or first pitch Prayer for Nairobi, which is fouled off. Low for ball 1. Deals does struggle with accuracy, but he's got so much velocity and junk that he usually makes up for it. You see a grounder here, just fouled on the first base line. 1-2 count with 2 outs, and Uwanga won't chase low. Deals trying to get the action to work for him here. 2-2 after the foul with 2 outs, and a dribbler to Godsendez, who lofts it over to first base. And that'll be out number 3. So he does his job. But it was scary. It wasn't an obvious one there. And we were able to manage to get through it. Clean inning for Danny Deals. And here comes Kerwin again. Against Sluggy Boomhauer, who was locked in for most of this tournament, but currently neutral. Batting .500 with 1 home run and 3 RBIs. Has just been consistently getting on base. This one lofted foul territory, ranging over, and Keg Gutterson tracks it down. So here comes Hack Liner, batting .500, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. He's dropped in the order a bit, but not justified, sitting in the 5 spot. Swings way late there, and an 0-2 count. Inside and out goes the opposite way, and it's foul. And a grounder up the middle, and an easy play from Stanley will get the out. So with nobody on, 2 outs, Ray's Rufo steps up, batting .346, no home runs, 4 RBIs, has been moderately decent for this tournament for the Epics. Kerwin Arches cruising right now, that Tier 2 workhorse trait really helping him get through these at-bats. A 3-1 count for Ray's Rufo, and he takes inside for ball 4. So Harmony Strauss will come up. She got pinch hit for late in the last game due to Spike Pena's reverse blitz trait. She was quiet in that game. She's looking to see if she can turn it on after already having 4 home runs and 7 RBIs up to this point. She likes that fastball, so she's going to try and gear up for it here. Off speed, fouls it back. Runner did take off on a 2-2. There's strike 3 called. Should not get the fastball she was looking for. And she's frozen. And allowing a walk, but nothing else. Kerwin Arches heads back to the dugout. We're still tied 0-0 heading into the top of the third. And here comes Sting McGee. Had the day off for JYS in the last game. Gets the start here. Has been the secondary catcher for most of this tournament. Batting .273. And he'll ground to second base. Quick decision from Hanley Dexteris, and a toss to first will get out number 1. Hercules Bentley comes in. He's been hit and miss all tournament, batting .350 right now, and a liner to Darcy Hicks will be an easy out number 2. Very quick. Slash Trips comes up. 0 for 1 today. The average is dropping down to .625 now, which is absolutely insane to say. Strike followed by a ball and a 1-1 count. He swings through strike 2 on that curveball. K Collector activates on a locked-in Danny Deals. And strike 3 taken inside to end the inning. So we head to the bottom of the third. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Epics. Hare comes up, batting .231, tier 3 off-speed hitter, which 3 of them for the arsenal of Kerwin Arches. This one's popped up and foul. Nice effort from Sting McGee, but it lands on top of the dugout. Another foul pitch there. Pulled foul again. 2-2 count here for Hera. She gets an off-speed pitch, but she gets underneath it. Gentle fly out to left field, and Marsha Brown hauls it in for out number 2. Out number 1, excuse me. Muffin, big hitter in the last one, batting .444. He came through with a big 2-run homer. The time it took the lead for the Epics. Unfortunately, it was short-lived. This one's sent into foul territory down the right field line. And another one pulled foul this time. 1-2 count. Arches versus Muffin Studwick, and he gets fooled on the curveball. Swings through it. Strike 3. 2 outs, and Hanley Dexteris walks up, betting 1 for 1 today. Liner right up the middle. And a solid base hit for Hanley Dexteris. He's now 2 for 2 today. And Darcy Hicks will come up. Locked in. Runner takes off immediately. Sting McGee, not the strongest arm, but he's able to get the out there. Hanley Dexteris with a bad jump. And that'll end the inning. So Darcy Hicks took a strike, I believe, but he's going to be left stranded. He'll be able to reset his at-bat at the plate as Hanley Dexteris makes a mistake. Danny Deals will come right back out. Still locked in. High pressure situation will face off against Alvis Stanley and his tier 3 clutch trait. Grounder up the middle. Hanley Dexteris, after failing to steal a base, he ends up misplaying that one on a diving attempt, and that's going to allow the runner to reach. Marsha Brown comes in. She's locked in. Great speed over there at first base. High pressure. Danny Deal's still locked in. Three-one count. Marsha in a good spot, and she'll take a strike 2 just inside. Tough out activates. K Collector activates. 50. First pitch is a ball. Marsha Brown works the walk, and Marvin Steed will come up in a good opportunity for the Blazers to break this one open against Danny Deals. He's been dealing up to this point. Great speed on the base paths. Ball gets outside, bounces off the glove of Harmony Strauss, but she's able to get to it quickly and runners hold. There's the strike. Curveball drops in. 1-1 count. Steed's still tense. It's still tense. Tier 3 power versus righties activated. He'll get a grounder to short, and that'll turn double play now. So with 2 on and nobody out, getting the double play Puts a runner on third with 2 outs for Scoops tomahawking, who already struck out once against Steels. Tough spot here, but this could be a big moment, and smart play is to intentionally walk Scoops tomahawking, but the ironic thing is now you're bringing in the RBI hero at tier 3 and Keg Gutterson, who, despite being tense, will loft this one into deep left field, carrying into the corner, running out of room is Muffin Studwick up against the wall, and he doesn't even leap for it. Keg Gutterson, the RBI hero, with what can only be described as a rainbow, a moonshot. That one got all the way up, and I didn't think it had enough legs on it, but it carries out of here, and that ball was scorched. 3-run shot, breaks this one open, and Danny Deals will get pulled. With 2 outs, they could not get that last runner, or that last out. 3-run homer for Keg Gutterson. He's been doing it all tournament, despite being tense, just continues to show up for the Blazers when they need him. And here Uwanga will pop up into foul territory, and that'll be out number 3. So Dirt Neverwalker comes in as relief. But the 3-run homer, damage being dealt, and the Blazers take the lead into the bottom of the 3rd inning here. They need to get some, or bottom of the 4th, excuse me, needing to get something going against Kerwin Arches, who has been lights out for this entire tournament. ERA down to 0.6 now. Darcy falls behind 1-2. Ball inside. Darcy will line out to Hercules Bentley at first base. That's out number 1. And now Devon Godsendez will come up. He has been pretty quiet for the most part in the tournament when he has gotten a chance to play. And he'll strike out looking there. He loses mojo. Again, why didn't we play Charlie Lopez? I do not know. Sluggy Boomhauer comes up, batting .485. First pitch swinging, and he's late on the strike on the fastball. Curveball drops in. Kerwin locked in, approaching the 60-pitch mark. And he'll get another strikeout, so he ends the inning there. And the Arizona Epics respond to the 3-run homer by going down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 4th. Blazers looking to add on, starting with Sting McGee. It'll go 8-9-1 against Dirt Neverwalker. Late on that one, and it's going to tail foul, but good hard hit there from Sting. And a grounder to first, so he flips the script here. He pulls it instead of pushes, and it ends up grounding out for out number 1. Here comes Hercules Bentley. 0 for 1 today. First time seeing Neverwalker. Ball high. Well inside on the curveball, but whiffs through it. Excuse me. 1-2 count with 1 out and a grounder to second. Taking his time as Dexter as he gets the out there. 2 outs for Slash Trips. You always want to see him with the bases empty. Despite the rally starter trait, you just do not want anybody being on base with him on the at the plate, because he'll do stuff like this as he pulls one into the right field corner. Hera, with cannon arm, holds Slash Trips at first base on what normally is an easy double for him. Having Hera Williams in the corner there paid off in spades for the Epics. Now a runner on first with tremendous speed for Elvis Stanley. High pressure, tier 3 clutch. Ball outside of the pitch out. Trying to guess on the runner. There's the fastball at 99. 2-1 count with 2 outs. And Stanley will ground to short. And he'll ground out to end the inning. So quiet Blazers 5th. 6 outs left to work with for the Epics here. They're really going to need to get something going as Hackliner steps up, Ace Exterminator activated and locked in. Curveball drops in for a strike. Fastball inside. Kerwin Arches. We'll see how long he can go. I don't know if he looks like he's got the juice to go the distance. And he strikes out the Ace Exterminator. Hackliner exterminated for out number 1. Ray's Rufo comes in. 346 walked last time. Tier 2 rally starter. High pitch lofted into left field. It's tailing foul, and it's going to get down in front of Marsha Brown. Strike taken. And an 0-2 count takes ball one low, right at the bottom of the zone. Curveball drops out. 2-2 now for Rays. He'll take the curveball for strike 3. And that's 2 down. Harmony Strauss looking to see if she can be a catalyst here. 69th pitch is a grounder up the middle. So Strauss gets on base with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And a big moment here. Hera, who has not been successful at the plate, more so behind the plate. Max pressure situation, and Kerwin Arches, who's locked in, gets a first pitch strike against Hera. She gets the off-speed pitch, but pulls a foul. A grounder slowly to second base. Scoops will scoop it and toss to first. Ends the inning. So we head to the last inning here, the 6th. Blazers up 3-0. And Marsha Brown will step up 1-for-1 with a walk and a double. I believe she scored on the home run from Kate Gutterson, and she'll get a ground ball or a liner into left field. Noodle arm activates again, but it's just going to be a single for Marsha Brown. Marvin Steed comes up, still tense. And Durr with a runner on first. Trying to see if he can navigate around the power-hitting Steed. 2-1, a grounder, hack liner. Will go to first base, cannot get the out at second, and so that'll advance the runner. Hack with a really nice diving play, something that I think Charlie Lopez could do. And Scoops Tomahawking will get an at-bat here. He hits it hard, deep, right field, right center, and Hera's going to get that one. No cannon arm activates, so the runner will slide into third safely. And with 2 outs, here comes Kay Gutterson, tense with RBI hero. Tense after hitting a 3-run homer, the difference maker in this ballgame right now. First pitch fouled. Ball in the dirt. Keep in mind, Durr is not allowed a run to score, but he is tired, and there it is. Grounder through the right side. Runner scores from third, and Keg gets his mojo back. Durr should have been pulled before that at bat. You need a fresh arm against Kay Gutterson in that situation. So they go to Langdon Strider now. A batter too late now. He'll face against Uwanga. Prayer not answered. That goes foul. Max pressure now. No speed over at first for Keg. 1-1 count. And a strike. 1-2 count with 2 outs. Pulled hard into right field corner, and that's going to get down off the wall. Hera comes up with cannon arm. Will throw it to second base, and runners on the corners here just missed a home run by just a few inches, maybe a foot. And Uwanga, who is able to make really hard contact, but doesn't really get under the ball much. Another line drive, and that's the difference, or that prevented him from hitting that one. Hera's going to be up against the wall on this one, and she'll catch that to finally end the inning. An insurance run from Kay Gutterson, responsible for all 4 RBIs in this game. And the Epic sitting with a 4-run deficit for the second time in 2 games, sitting here in the 6th inning with Kerwin Arches still locked in on the mound. Muffin Studwick will lead things off. First pitch swung at, fouled off, followed by a ball. He takes strike 2. He falls behind 1-2, and he'll swing through strike 3. Kerwin Arches still putting on a clinic here, and Hanley Dexteris will come up 2 for 2. He seems to like that leadoff spot. Takes a first pitch strike low and away. Low and in for ball 1. And Dexteris with another base hit, so he continues to get on base. third single in 3 at-bats. And you got to slow but steady here as you need as many runners as possible. With 1 out, here comes Darcy Hicks. He's been quiet as of late, no longer locked in. 80th pitch is a strike for Kerwin Arches, and a ground ball could end it. 1-1 count. There's the ground ball, but it's behind the plate and foul. 1-2 now. And he'll strike out. Darcy Hicks goes down swinging. And the Arizona Epics are 1 out away from heading to Tiger Den with an 0-2 deficit. Kerwin Arches against Devon Godsendez, who's tense. Max pressure here. 2-0 count. There's the strike on the screwball. 2-1 now. Pulled foul. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Runner on first. Taken strike 3. So runner will take off here. And there's ball 4. So Kerwin, first walk of the game. He's shaking his head. He just lost Godsendez and now has to face against Sluggy Boomhauer. And now we're at the point where one swing of the bat makes a big difference. Burt Bergerer comes in. Tier 3 reverse splits against Sluggy. Strike 1 taken. And a grounder to third base. Keg comes up, throws to first, and that'll end the ball game. The Blazers take a commanding 2-0 lead in this series with a 4-0 win. Kerwin Arches 1 out away from a complete game shutout. Would have been his third, I believe. Maybe his second. My goodness. I'd go back for a second there. 4 runs on 7 hits. Pretty much all Kay Gutterson there. And then 0 runs on 4 hits for the Epics. Tough showing there from the Epic offense. Hanley Dexteris did go 3 for 3. The only other hit from Harmony Strauss. We got a walk from Reyes Rufo and Devon Godsendez, and that was literally all of the offense for the Epics. On the other side, hits from Trips, from Stanley, 2 hits from Marsha Brown, 2 hits from Kay Gutterson with the 3-run homer and an RBI single, and then New Uwanga with a single. That is the offense for the Blazers. It was a quiet game overall. Danny Deals pitched well. 3 2/3, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 1 home run. The 3-run homer pulled him out of this game and ended up causing him the loss. Darren Everwalker, he pitched 1 batter too long, 2 innings pitched, giving up 3 hits and 1 earned run. Should have gotten pulled right before that. Langdon Strider comes in, 1 out and 1 hit allowed. On the other side, Kerwin Arches remains dominant. 5 2/3, 4 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. I was mistaken on the other walk there. And then Burt Bergerer comes in, gets the save on getting just 1 out there. And that is how this game ends. So Keg, followed by Kerwin, followed by Marsha Brown, another Boss Region sweep in the top 3. And what are we going to do here, Merriweather? The Epic region, who had been so hot after that series against the Blue Ox, come into this one, fall down 0-2, and now have to go to the Tiger Den. They are faced with needing 2 wins at the Tiger Den away to try and force a Game 5 and hope Manny Kays is still not fully recovered if they want a chance at winning this. So it's a rough road ahead for the Epics. On the other side, the Blazers in a very good position. They just need to take one of the next 2 to give themselves the ring. And who knows, can they capitalize? They could not finish off the Soul Takers in 3 games. They have another chance for a sweep here. Will they be able to do it? We'll find out next time. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think is going to happen. Can the Blazers sweep? Will the Epics fight back? I hope they do. I want to see an epic final series here, but we'll only know when we end up watching these next games. So thank you so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, everybody.